Okay, this is going to be a rather special first to 10 for me. First of all, I am by my lonesome, so there is no Mitsuownes to co-commentate with me, as Mustard is away. Mustard is currently at the Smite World Championships in America, so he's a little bit unavailable. I mean, it's AFK. And as you can clearly see, Mitsuownes is one of this week's participants in our first to 10 series. The reason I'm really excited for this match is because it's basically a Mortal Kombat X Pro League Season 1 throwback. What? Wait, what? Yeah, I was about to say, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mitsuownes? What are you doing? Either way. As I was saying, this is going to be a Season 1 throwback. Taco and Mitsuownes both made the Mortal Kombat X Season Finals for the game's first season. Quart and Jungle, definitely one of Mitsuownes' favourite stages, has used it for well over a year. It's been one of his preferred stages. And this is going to be Scorpion versus Sub-Zero, Unbreakable versus, I would like to think, Inferno. Yes! There we go. It is indeed going to be an Inferno pick. Now, Inferno is definitely more of a sort of dedication variation. Mitsuownes' favourite variation in the game is Inferno. And immediately catching him with the cheeky low minions. I am so excited to see Season 1 Inferno in its entirety. Here we go. A nice little stagger, trying to get that tick grab as well. Very smart for him to go for that interaction. The unblockable command grab, and that was just a demolishing round number 1. It's literally like I'm watching Mortal Kombat over a year ago today. Let's go. This is going to be slightly different though, catching the forward 4, and Taco having Mitsuownes in the corner. However, the cancel teleport is going to give him a completely free whiff punish right there. This is going to be a full combo. One of the things about Inferno is it really doesn't need... Oh, tries to go for the knockdown. That's some of that Rio tech. Shoutouts to Rio trying to go for the meter burn up kick just to try and get some of those sort of like meaty plus frames, but didn't matter at that point. Crushing the down 4 with the forward 2 once again. Trying to keep things safe and getting whiff punish though for his trouble. And yeah, things looking kind of even. Mitsuownes a bit reluctant. Nice block, but no punish attempt. Wait a minute. I think Taco trying to wake up backdash, getting caught by another low minion. Oh my days. This isn't going to quite be game over though, because Taco has got the barrier of ice on him, so it's going to reduce the damage. Lovely throw tech there. And that's going to be a very, very clean game number 1 for Mitsuownes. Wow. How about that? Inferno taking the game. Who'd have expected it? Let's up this right here. So, I think, interestingly, this is basically just Mitsuownes just non-stop, just doing Inferno things. The thing about Inferno as a variation is that it's not so easy to open people up the way you can with something like the forward 2 of ninjutsu or the general run cancels of Hellfire. Excuse me, sorry, hiccups coming at the worst possible time. Inferno, it's basically a minion which will only ever hit one way. So what Mitsuownes is doing is he's basically non-stop cancelling things at staggerable times into other minions. And that right there is some really nice tech that Mitsuownes has always done. If he wants to go full screen, he'll actually cancel a string with pushback into a cancel teleport. Scorpion actually won't go the other side. If he's too close to one side of the screen, Scorpion will end full screen and then basically enforce that minion game immediately. He'll get a couple of them for free before the opponent has kind of closed in that sufficient space. Doesn't get hit by the low minion right there. He is going to be fuzzying that minion now. He's seen it a couple of times. But to be honest, Mitsuownes still looking really strong. Oh no, catches the jump. He was definitely a little bit more confident. Wow, cancelling it to teleport. I think he was expecting either a backdash attempt or a bad trade like we just saw right there. I've got to say, I really like the usage of that forward 2 as well. Every time Mitsuownes expects Taco to go for a low poke, Mitsuownes will always forward 2. The forward 2 does have low crush properties, and it works really well in a matchup like this. Oh, doesn't quite get the combo. Taco not blocking on wake up, whiffing the parry as well. Things are not going well for this poor guy. Tries to counter poke with parry, but no whiff punish from Mitsuownes. A nice stand up there. Really, really good fuzzy guard. One of the things you can do against Inferno, the overhead minion and low minion, there is a massive gap between the low one and the overhead, allowing you to completely fuzzy it if you're ready for it. But there we go. That's some of the Unbreakable tech right there. Going in for 1-2, meter burn, shatter when you've got aura. Does massive damage and launches and is safe on block. Really well played there from Taco. And it's going to be 1 round each. Mitsuownes, though, sitting on 3 bars of meter. He's going to be able to be a little bit more reckless. Break if he gets hit by something right there. Or he might be able to use the meter on reaction teleports. Taco's going to have to be really careful about throwing out ice. Oh, wow. Gets tagged. Nice, lovely whiff punish there from Taco. Mitsuownes trying to just sort of like fend off just a little bit. Gets tagged by the back two. This isn't going to quite be game over because he's not going to get a clone. This is Unbreakable. The wake up. Anti-cross up standing one. Hang on a second. Mitsuownes might still be alive. He's going to whiff the grab. Mitsuownes is going to go in for a full combo. He might actually win on this. He's going to get the low minion. The question is, what's the mix-up? Oh, on the delayed back three. You have to respect that attempt. That actually, in that instance, was not a back three to catch Taco blocking low. The back three was entirely delayed. Now, the reason that delay came in was because in that instance, it's very, very common that Inferno is going to go for some kind of grab or something that you can neutral crouch or backdash, especially if he's going to go for a delay. So that attempt that Mitsuownes went for was landing the teleport on hit, waiting that split second to make it feel like he was going to go for a grab or something else. If he was going to go for a grab and Taco had expected it, Taco would have tried to tech the grab, or he would have pressed buttons to try and get out of that situation. And the delayed back three was to catch anything other than a block. However, Taco, playing really smart, calling that bluff, and just, you know, no reason to not to just sit there and be patient, you know, be patient. It's going to be one game each. Plenty of games left in this first of 10. And again, a very, very important first hit for Mitsuownes. He's going to get that free meter burn spear, which, let's not forget, completely safe on block. And here we go. Going in for the straight minion. Not as plus as the teleport, but still plus enough to enforce something. Nice, useful trade there for Mitsuownes. Again, the back three, catching the backdash so consistently. This round is looking crazy strong for Mitsuownes, and at that point, guaranteed chip's going to do it. And looking really good there for Mitsuownes. He's sitting on 1 bar of meter. Taco sitting on 3. Near the corner, though. If Unbreakable sub can just get that one repositioning, but right as I say it, that's an expensive low minion. Almost trades as well, but he's going to get tagged before the second one comes out. Very fortunate there. And there we go, enforcing that minion game. The high dive kick minion does such an amazing job of catching air mobility as well. You really have no choice but to kind of sit there and work your way in really carefully. And I gotta say, I love the fact Mitsuownes is checking with that low minion from safe distances. The low minion is extremely unsafe, but if you position it further away, it's very hard to punish for a full combo. It's going to kind of force Taco to have to try and punish it with a slide, or something that's nowhere near as rewarding as the full combo the minion will give if it connects. There's the pushback on that shatter, and a really clean jump there from Taco. Mitsuownes trying to be a little bit too eager to catch the low minion, I think. Then again, if he caught it, it was going to be a full combo into potential death, but Taco, very clean jump right there. I think Mitsuownes might have to be a little bit more ready for those jumps. Scorpion's anti-air game is incredibly strong. That was a major drop there from Taco, unfortunately. Dropping the hard knockdown, and it's going to eat a wake-up standing one in the process, whiffing the string. So, really nice capitalization. He's going to get a good grab. He's going to reset back to this neutral situation. Tries to go in for the meaty running grab, but very intelligently delayed wake-up there from Taco. Oh, no, whiff punish there. Mitsuownes is going to whiff that low minion. Taco running in and capitalizing entirely. Oh, wow, unfortunately getting tagged. I'm not sure what happened right there. No whiff punish. Tries to go for the standing 3. And he's going to get the overhead. This is going to be game over. Mitsuownes is going to take this third game for himself. And it's going to be 2-1. The German Inferno looking really strong right now. I've got to say, I didn't know what to expect. We all wanted to see Mitsuownes go for this Inferno pick. It's his bread and butter. It's one of my sort of guilty pleasure variations in that it really isn't anything special. However, because Scorpion across the board is such a strong character in general, Inferno will still complement the game plan that even variation of Scorpion can play. So if you are a Scorpion loyalist like Mitsuownes is, he's going to be able to really capitalize on these situations, you know? And if he's going to be using Inferno, at least he's going to have good damage output. If he predicts that you're going to press a button from any range, he can check you with that low minion. It's going to kind of stick you on a grid. I see chat right now being kind of active about Inferno's viability. Lovely discussion, guys. Don't forget to just stop the carry on talking about whatever you want to talk about. It's all good. I actually really like the fact that Taco was ready for the back. Oh no, going in for the slide, immediately having a break. That was a very pricey slide. And as you can see, because Taco's trying to go for the full combo rather than the guaranteed slide, Mitsuownes is actually getting away with those low minion checks. He's getting away with it constantly, and if it's going to get blocked on wake up, if it's going to get blocked from a safe distance, and a full combo on hit, then the risk reward is only ever going to favor Mitsuownes. What a risky teleport, but it's going to pay off. That is the first like YOLO teleport I think we've seen the whole set. He's going to get the takedown, and just like that. I love the fact that he didn't teleport either, because that is going to let him retain corner positioning. He does want to keep Taco near the corner. As long as his back is not to the corner, he's not going to have to deal with that kind of unbreakable pressure, which we know that Taco does an amazing job of. Really nice catch right there. He's going to hit confirm into meter burn freeze. He's going to get the refreeze of the slide, and here we go. Just such amazing corner pressure. Mitsuownes committing to a regular teleport, not afraid to let it rip. The delayed frames on that parry is going to catch him, and just like that, Taco now has the corner positioning. Down four is going to catch the overhead, but it does not matter. A full combo is going to come in. He's going to get a full combo here. Goes for the reset. Cheeky stuff. I wonder if he went for a combo or whether he went for a cheeky overhead there that just, well, didn't connect. But, wow, I don't even know what's going on right now. Mitsuownes not afraid to let those teleports rip. Wow.
Final round, fight.
Catching the overhead again. Doesn't matter too much. Taco's going to land that hit right there. Go into the guaranteed aura. I really liked that counter poke attempt, but that's one thing I think is really impressive that Mitsuownes does a lot more now. If he knows he's not going to punish from many ranges, he's going to try and go for things like standing 3, forward 3, just for that increased distance. But Taco, again, dropping a couple of punishes there. It's going to give Mitsuownes the opening they need. He's going to get back 3 low minion. He's going to get tagged, blocking high. This could be a full combo. I wonder if he's even going to build break in time. He's got a smidgen left. He wants to come back. He's going to get meaty. And again, the back 3 is going to take it. Mitsuownes 3-1 up on Taco right now. I did not anticipate this result. I expected things to be a lot more close, but to be honest, Mitsuownes just playing really well. Now, I've got to say, I think one of the immediate adaptations that Taco's going to have to make is the fact that I think he needs to understand that you're not going to... He's trying to full combo punish those low minions with things that just aren't going to reach in time, and that's one of the major factors here. I think if you're going to block low minion, just take the slide, you know, just take the regular slide. It's going to guaranteed punish takedown from every distance. You're at least going to get the hard knockdown of the slide as well. It's a great situation for you, even if it's not a full combo, because currently, because it's being blocked, and Mitsuownes is not being punished for these low minions, this full combo poke that Mitsuownes is throwing out is just going completely unpunished. And again, Taco, though, taking that first hit. Very important to make sure Unbreakable's got the bar to work with. And a lovely whiff punish there. This is going to be a full combo. A nice amount of corner carry as well. Sub-Zero across any variation is not going to have trouble corner carrying. Again, he's going to get a nice amount of damage. 31%. The guaranteed shatter. He's going to go in for the meter burn shatter again right there. Really smart stuff. Full combo on hit, safe on block. Something that Unbreakable does so well. But the minion back to back. Mitsuownes is just not afraid to let it rip. He's going to get another grab. Taco getting tagged by that. That's going to be respectable damage. The forward 2 again. Catching him. And that is the second time he's got the splat of the forward 2. Taco has no choice but to break. That was going to be death right there. And a reaction teleport. Mitsuownes catches it again. The Scorpion classic. I don't recall a single Mortal Kombat game where Scorpion has not been able to teleport on reaction to a Sub-Zero ice ball. It is one of the sort of traditional reaction punishes in the whole franchise, and no exception. And what was that? The whiff punish standing 3 spear. What is this man doing right now? Playing absolutely out of his mind. This is an element of Mitsuownes I just don't really think I've seen too often. I mean, it's just... the level of awareness is just so unlike what we've seen before. He's going to whiff punish the parry, and Taco just... I will be honest, looking completely lost. We've seen these guys fight so many times historically, and Taco has never looked this uncomfortable before. I just don't know if he's used to playing this style of Mitsuownes before. This is a new element we haven't seen all that much, and immediately challenged by the takedown. And that's going to be 4 games to 1. What is going on right now? This is looking incredible.
Scorpion wins.
I think one of the factors here that Taco is going to really have to adapt to is just how sporadic Mitsuownes is playing. One of Mitsuownes' strengths has always been the ability to just... he is one of the most unpredictable players in the scene. And Mitsuownes, let's not forget as well, he is no longer just an online player. He's played offline majors before. I think his most breakout offline performance was where he placed top 8 at Viennality last year. One of the first majors, I believe, since Combat Pack 2. And he played incredibly well. He well and truly earned that top 8 place as well. But granted, That was actually with Hellfire. And he does continue, and the low minion is going to completely counter that parry on a read. I'm really not sure what Taco's trying to go for in these situations. I feel like, and again, he goes for the wake-up. I'm not sure what that wake-up attack was. Was it a parry? Was it a... It couldn't have been a slide because there was no armor there. It confirms. The jump back is going to make it with, anyway, a very crucial throw tech. Is he going to have the aura, though? I wonder if it's going to run out. And there we go. He gets the freeze of the meter burn slide at the last possible moment. Mitsuownes, very questionable break. I think he wanted to more deny the setup than the damage, but... Oh, no! The wake-up teleport! He doesn't care. He catches it anyway, and that's going to be another full combo. And the cheeky reset, cancelling the teleport just to use up the frames of the spear to get the on whiff. Back 3 low minion, a crucial backdash from Taco, but unfortunately just did not have the health to take that on block. And Mitsuownes looking to take that 5th game for himself right now. The down 3 on hit is going to secure that grab. Taco really has to find his way out of this corner, but not only that, try and see if you can just get some aggression going. It looks like this entire set has just been all Mitsuownes so far, but we know Taco. We know this guy does not let himself get bullied. He's going to get a couple of down ones. Forward 1-2. Knockdown splat. He's going to get the back 2, forcing the breakout of Mitsuownes. That was going to be a full combo, but the standing 3 anti-air. So clutch there from Mitsuownes. That anti-air was everything. Not only did he get respectable damage, but he's found his way out of the corner. The cancel into the low again. One thing I love about the way Mitsuownes is playing at the moment is that he's not just using low minion in the amount of ways he was before, where it was just consistently trying to check you up close and catch you pressing buttons. Now, Mitsuownes tends to go for low minion when he's at a much safer distance, and you'll see that whenever he cancels a teleport from this kind of jump distance, this is the range he'll enforce low minion or overhead. From the close range, he'll play more of a general footsie game, and we see it with things like standing 3 anti-air, trying to whiff punish, catching button presses, catching low pokes with the crushing factor of the forward 2, and a really nice anti-cross up there from Taco, straight back in it. Good block. And the back 2's going to be good. He's not going to get the whip punish. He gets caught anyway. That's a very fortunate refreeze, but Taco will certainly take it. No armored interrupt there. I think Taco may be expecting Mitsuownes to try and maybe bait something. He's going to go in for the meter burn aura. That's going to be super plus on block off certain strings. I believe the back 1-2 is one of them. Trying to whiff punish. Doesn't quite get it. But this is still anyone's game. He's going to get a back 2. And Taco's going to make this 4 games to 2. Pulling himself back in it. Definitely pulling himself back in it, and that came down to basically not hanging himself as much and making sure that he is as on point with those low blocks as often as possible, because if he's not going to punish Mitsuownes consistently from those kind of jump distance low minions, then Taco at least needs to make sure that he's blocking them, you know? If you're going to open yourself up from that distance and give Mitsuownes the space he needs, that's where it's going to get kind of difficult. That's where it's going to get kind of difficult. If you let a madman run wild, then he'll run wild. You know, it's as simple as that. He'll do what he wants. You really need to be able to put a lid on someone like that. 4 games to 2. Taco trying to bring this one back. We're back on the Sky Temple, so not everyone's favourite stage, I will admit. There's quite a lot going on there. Now, I wonder what Mitsuownes poking with standing 3 is all about. I wonder what he's trying to go for there, because it does, and maybe that's why he's trying to go. I wonder if he buffers those into teleport or something if he catches a button press. Now, that was a fantastic throw tech there from Mitsuownes. Very clutch. Trying to go for the anti-air. It might be a down 2 or something, but it's going to be a whiff back 2 regardless. Trying to go for an up-close minion. Not entirely sure what that was about. And a full punish there. Not necessarily a full combo, but Taco, I'm sure he'll take it. That run-in back 2 from such a far distance. Going to very nicely take that next round. And Taco looking a lot stronger right now. There's one thing chat has observed. We're watching an Inferno Scorpion and we are yet to see a down 4 low minion. I wonder when it will come. A bit reluctant to anti-cross up. I don't really blame him. It is very tricky to anti-cross up Sub-Zero. Good block. He's going to take the minus frames. Wow, it doesn't matter. Almost catches him, but the Shatter's going to whiff and the standing 3. Now, that's exactly why I think Mitsuownes he's poking at him with a standing 3. He's buffering that standing 3 into a spear almost every time. And I think the reason that's so smart is because if Taco presses a button in the neutral, the standing 3 is going to catch. And it will only connect into spear if the spear lands. The down 1's just going to do it. Minus 10 into down 1. No one cares. Let's go. It's going to be 1 round apiece. Taco looking to bring that 3rd game on the board, but if Mitsuownes wins this, it's going to be a nice, yet another 3-game lead. And there's the, and I think that's why from that distance he tends to cancel he does the standing 3 on whiff, but then immediately cancels it into down 4. Gotta love the footsies there from Taco, trying to stand just outside of his poke range. The back 2 is going to kind of outrange any of these pokes that Scorpion has, but again, he's just going to catch the low minion in the complete neutral, catching Taco pressing buttons. I love the fact that he is just enforcing this general mid-screen threat, and the wake-up grab, so risky from Taco, convinced the Mitsuownes to try and block a wake-up attack that just didn't come. Oh, he's not going to get the punish there. He's not going to be able to break because he's already done it. And there we go, Mitsuownes 5 games versus Taco's 2 games. Now, right at the end was actually very, very crucial. Taco went for a wake-up grab, and that kind of play is incredibly, it's valid. It's totally a legitimate thing to do, but it is a very hard read. Sub-Zero in that situation, Sub-Zero is going to be able to get those wake-up grabs, because a wake-up parry or a wake-up slide is a very attractive option. However, Mitsuownes pressuring him anyway. That will set a message to Taco. Taco probably going, man, I could have just wake-up attacked that and it would have worked. The slide would have, caught him, would have repositioned near the corner, would have been a great situation, but just wasn't meant to be in that instance. That's actually kind of funky. The forward 2, which was used as a low crush to beat those pokes, unfortunately got beat by a low poke. You don't see that every day. And again, and the standing 3 whiff punish. Mitsuownes, the poke into spear, just working so well. Taco not ready for the back 1-2 hit confirm. He got a full jump in. That could have been a full combo. And again, he's going to try and go for it. Unfortunately, Taco didn't have the bar to hit confirm into meter burn ice. He's just going to get the blocked ice ball instead. Doesn't matter too much. Got Mitsuownes near the corner. And that's definitely exactly what he was after. Yep, whiff punished that with a slide, and a very convincing round number 1, I should say. And Mitsuownes sitting with 3 bars. The forward 2 again, catching the jump. That looked kind of funky. Wake up backdash from Taco is going to be good. The back 1 trades. In some instances, the back 1 has so many plus frames, you can actually catch him with a whiff punish and combo off the trade. It's crazy stuff. Another good counter poke. I've got to love the adaptation. Catching Mitsuownes slightly lower to the ground. The 2-4-2 is not going to launch as high as it normally does. Taco cashing out with a simple forward 4. Instead, the back 3 low minion's going to be good. Taco standing up a little bit too early. And the neutral jump is going to blow up that wake-up teleport. That's a very important thing to do against Scorpion. The down 4 meter burn low minion. That was so smart that it actually caught the jump out. That was probably the most fortunate situation that could have connected. And the forward 2 is going to be good. Taco maybe expecting a grab, maybe expecting a back 3. The forward 2 is going to be good, and it's going to be 1 round each. And again, Mitsuownes just poking Taco with low minion time and time again. Looking incredibly strong. Taco near the corner. His back is going to be to the wall. He just needs 1 good meter burn slide, or being grabbed out the corner like that. Mitsuownes actually may have made somewhat of a mistake, letting him out the corner. He's going to take the plus frames. He's going to opt to cash out. No, he's going to go forward 1-2. He's going to save that bar, but Mitsuownes with the brave meter burn teleport. Just because that move lost its armor does not mean it isn't a wake-up attack. Scorpion disappears from play so quickly. It's still an option that just needs to be respected. He's going to get a full combo right there. A crucial break used by Mitsuownes. He's going to be fuzzying, blocking low, standing up on reaction. He's not going to get a full combo because he's not got the bar. This is still anyone's game. Mitsuownes blocking the back 3, and the shatter's going to be good. Taco getting his 3rd game on the board. A crucial win right there. That's going to be 3 games for Taco and 5 games for Mitsuownes. Interesting stuff, I will say. That definitely at the end is, right at the end, that was... it was either way. Absolutely either way. Absolutely either way. But Taco's going to get it, The shatter did just enough damage. It did just enough damage in that situation to be good. Good jump in there. Taco ready for the hit confirm this time. He's going to turn that back 1-2 into an ice ball. I really like the footsies these guys are implementing. Mitsuownes is consistently checking with low minion or just minion from far range, and it's kind of conditioning Taco to be a little bit careful with how he approaches this matchup. However, it's, you know, one of those things where either the minion works or it doesn't, and as I say, it is or it isn't. It's gonna be good. The back three blocked into the low minion. And I've got to be honest, the back 3 low minion is and has always been the Mitsuownes special. Just... And the raw back minion on his wake up, what was that? Oh my god, I think I've seen it all. I have seen it all. Wait, the wake up meteor teleport, he doesn't care. He just lets it rip. And that's going to be a first round right there for Mitsuownes. Wow, I don't think anyone expected that meteor teleport. Wake up parry is going to be good. Very crucial right there. He's going to get the knockdown. No punish. Mitsuownes, one thing I will say, Mitsuownes has not actually punished the back 2 very consistently, if at all. Tries to counter poke into a parry. It's not going to be good though. It's not going to be good because he's going to get the teleport. It's going to hit the other side. Now one thing I will mention, I really think that Taco is going to have to be careful with those wake up backdashes. All it takes is one meaty back 3. And your backdash gets completely chewed up, so maybe. Oh, and he goes for the reset. No, he drops the back 2. That could be so costly for him. But another drop there. Mitsuownes dropping it as well. The wake up parry. Active frames are going to chew up that forward 2. And another drop. What is going on? That was such an insane end to the round. Combo drop after combo drop after combo drop. Both players are going to be kicking themselves after a game like that. But that does mean 6 games for Mitsuownes. And he's going to, well, be comfortably ahead right now. 6 games versus 3. That's 3 games you can give up before the opponent is even equal to you. That was definitely not the kind of scramble that you want to see. Multiple times that round was over. That game was over for both players. But I definitely think Taku's going to take some time and think about this one. He's going to, he's going to take that time out and just sit down and go, what the hell is going on here? What am I doing wrong? And he's going to take that time out, you know. It's good that a player isn't going to always just hammer that rematch button and go straight back into it, you know. I've got to say, this is a Season 1 throwback. Season 1 finalist versus Season 1 finalist. Both these guys were proudly representing EU in the ESL Pro League Season 1 finals. And I will be honest, it's actually kind of nice to see a year later how far Mitsuownes' Inferno has actually been developed. It's just fundamental changes to Scorpion that Mitsuownes is now implementing. This is definitely the best. When it comes to Mitsuownes' Inferno, this is the most impressive and the best his Inferno has ever looked. And I think that's a testament to just how the hard work pays off when you play a character for so long. And he tags him with the low minion. Taco doing such an amazing job of fuzzying that low into overhead minion from far away, but ever so slightly does get caught the occasional time, and that's going to be a full combo for Mitsuownes every time you blunder that hit, the fuzzy right there. And that was an amazing counter poke, using the negative but unpunishable frames of the forward 1-2, baiting Mitsuownes into pressing a button, and the meter burn parry is going to be good. Thank you very much for the host, Bounty Hunter. Cheers, mate. Forward 4-2. He's going to get the hit confirmed with the shatter just to build that tiny little piece of meter. And he's going to get that 1-2-3 slide. Hard knockdown. Here we go. But a wake-up standing one again from Mitsuownes is actually going to be good. He's going to go into the minion. Watch the mix-up. And it's going to be the forward 4 into meter burn spear. A way to make it much safer. He's going to get a nice solid amount of damage. The empty jump low, a cheeky mix-up that just didn't work out that time. Taco, though, looking to put him near the corner. Whiffs the forward 1-2. Very unfortunate. And again, if he's not going to go in for the slide, trying to backdash on wake up again. Mitsuownes going to take full advantage of that, and he's going to get a restand. I don't think he's going to kill on this. That was actually so smart. Hang on a second. He went in for the meter burn minion, which does do a lot more damage. Meter burn minion does a lot more damage across the board, cashing out on that little bit extra to get the restand to do the guaranteed chip. Very smart stuff, but Taco looking to pull this back. Interesting trade right there. Neither player are going to get a full combo, but the standing 3 spear is going to punish the back 2. And here comes Mitsuownes. We'll see what comes next. He's going to go in for the grab. Now, those grabs, although they don't do a lot of damage, it is going to put the pressure in the opponent's brain, checking him with the jump distance spear, and Taco running right into it. What's the mix-up? What's the next option? Another grab. This is looking kind of bad for Taco right now. Yeah, and that's it. I think he's going to concede that round. And that's going to be 7 games. Mitsuownes looking so strong right now. 7 games to 3. Taco has a mountain to climb if he wants to pull this one back. And I have to say, I've said this before, but I do think that one of the crucial changes that needs to be made is that back forward 4 needs to be punished by slide. The low minion has to be punished by slide right now, because what's going on right now is that Taco he's allowing Mitsuownes to check him with these full screen. He's allowing him to check him with these full screen minions that are a full combo on hit, and currently they are basically safe on block. Even though low minion is not safe, it's safe on block from that distance if the opponent is unable to run and punish. And again, Taco I feel like he's being a little bit stubborn. He's still trying to run in and catch it. I would really like to see a whiff punish of slide. Just get the damage, take that knockdown, force Mitsuownes to be on the defensive, and then try and get your offense that way. One blocked low minion into slide could be all it takes to start the sequence to win a round. Another wake-up cancel teleport. He's going to go in, and that's one of the strengths of Inferno now. Because Scorpion's 2-1-4 across the board is only, I believe it's either -2 or +2 on block. Either way, it's safe on block now. The 2-1-4 is no longer full combo punishable, so Inferno is no longer forced to cancel anything into a minion just to not be super punishable. Mitsuownes staggers and ends it prematurely just enough that now, when he goes for a minion on the end of a string, instead of going predictable, which it was before, it is now highly unpredictable because you don't always have to go to that option. But again, Taco, he's going to get a full combo anyway, but I really would have liked to have seen him whiff punish or just punish the blocked minion from that distance with a slide. I mean, it's guaranteed damage. Good block there, trying to check with low minion. I heard that Arise voice line. I see what you're trying to do. He's not going to quite get it, and that was a very, very strong game there from Taco. 7 games to 4, I believe. Let me adjust this. That was a very clean adjustment. Just getting the offense going. It's as simple as that. Just getting your offense going, being clean, making minimal mistakes, I should say. Getting a bit tongue twisted right there. But we do need to see. We need to see that low minion. We need to see that low minion get punished. He's not consistently throwing it on the end of strings now. Mitsuownes used to do back 3 low minion, or just anything up close into low minion, almost as like a full combo unsafe counter poke. He would try and bait you into pressing a button, and to do that he would use the end of a string and cancel into low minion. If you let go of your block and you want to press a button because you think it's your turn, then that's when the low minion will catch you. He's completely changed the way he approaches the minions now, which I think is one of the main reasons Mitsuownes is doing so well in this set, is that he is not being anywhere near as predictable. That was a really nice challenge, and right there again, Mitsuownes consistently cancelling that teleport to be full screen and just implement that full screen clone game. Taco though, catching it back too, seeing they're blocking, knowing that he's going to be going for that. Checking them with a forward 4-2. Some nice combo pressure. Mitsuownes being very careful right now. All he needs is one hit, and again, a really, really preemptive parry there from Taco. And there's the fuzzying. Gets hit by a couple, but he is going to block the third one. And again, I've got to say, this is absolutely one of the things that Mitsuownes is doing. Because he's failed to whiff punish the parry with a full combo or with the normal, what he's doing is, at that range, he's checking with the low minion on prediction of Taco going for a parry. If he's correct in his read, the parry's going to whiff, and the low minion is going to connect. However, Mitsuownes trying to whiff punish with the down 2 and a full combo punish. The forward 4 was all he needed to punish that down 2 on block, and it gave him sufficient damage. Taco now definitely back in the driver's seat. No punish there. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what Mitsuownes is trying to go for, but it definitely wasn't a takedown. I definitely think that was an execution error. Taco has him near the corner, staggering the back 1-2, going in for that 0 on block shatter, putting him at that lovely neutral distance that's doing him so well. Nice hit confirmed. Taco gets tagged by the teleport. Now we have to see what the mix-up's going to be. Good block right there. Going in for the environment interaction though. Mitsuownes actually still in this. Oh, he's going to whiff punish. No combo from either player. Oh, the cheeky stuff. He's going to land the down 4, wait for the plus frames to subside, gets the forward 4, that's going to force the break. Taco has to break that one. That could have been game over, but he doesn't punish it. On the point blank low minion. Again, Mitsuownes is just... When I said this guy was unpredictable, I meant that this guy is insanely unpredictable. Catches him with the forward 4 though. Nice pressure. Not ready for the hit confirm. I think Taco was already ready to dial in that right there. A nice reaction. Mitsuownes, he's never going to let those full screen ice balls go to waste. He's going to get a teleport on every single one of them. And it's such a staple changer to this matchup in particular, especially with Inferno, where although Inferno doesn't have the same amount of utility as the other variations, he has got more of a full screen game. It's just a lot slower and easy to fuzzy guard. However, if you're going to enforce a full screen game, if the opponent's going to try and trade or throw a projectile of their own, Scorpion is always going to have the counter zoning of the teleport. So it's going to be, I can harass you from full screen anywhere, but you're never going to be able to do it against me because I've got the threat of the teleport. But, as I'm talking about this, Taco doing an incredibly smart job. That's going to be it. The forward 2 splat, trading with the poke. And Mitsuownes putting another game on the board. 8 games up right now. He only has to win 2 more, and he's going to win this entire set. Now, if I told any of you that Inferno Scorpion was going to win a first to 10, I don't think anyone would have believed me, especially against post-patch Sub-Zero. But I got to say, I think this is a testament to just how solid Scorpion is as a variation. I really think that Scorpion, even variationless Scorpion is good in this game. If you were to have like a variationless tier list where all Scorpion has is takedown with armor, teleport, and spear, and that's it. Variationless Scorpion versus the other variationless would have just one of the strongest mix-up games free, because as a base, Scorpion's general game plan fits so nicely into this current meta of Mortal Kombat, and he has a lot of good tools to get the job done as well. Good block there on the back 3. I do wonder if... I think Taco just consistently messing up that, because he's clearly trying to fuzzy guard this. He's blocking low first, and when he sees the minion, the overhead kick minion, that's when he goes in for the stand block, and he fuzzes it correctly. But there is a couple of times here where he's just consistently getting tagged. Oh, nice whiff punish on that. Taco's going to take this round very comfortably. Just kind of letting Mitsuownes hang himself there. Mitsuownes throwing out a couple of limbs there that he perhaps shouldn't have been. And Taco just waiting for those. And again, a lovely whiff punish on the forward too. He's waiting for Mitsuownes to make these decisions, and when he presses a button, that's when he's going to go into strike. But speaking of which, this entire sequence, Mitsuownes catching another low minion. Oh, the point blank low minion, a little bit too cheeky right there. But again, no slide. I mean, that was a completely free combo. Mitsuownes definitely was not ready for that punish right there. I do believe we have a subscriber on the stream, but unfortunately I don't have Twitch alerts on my screen, unfortunately. Sorry about that, but Haven Blade, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to our little community we've got going on. Hopefully you're enjoying this set. Hopefully you enjoy your time on our stream, and welcome. Hopefully you're around for quite a while. Taco going to get the knockdown. Hit confirms into 1-2, meter burn shatter, and just like that, Taco doing a really strong job of going back into it. Trying to punish the back 2. It's going to whiff. He might regret the fact that he again did not punish the overhead slide. The low minion. It catches it. Mitsuownes. The combo's not going to kill, but this next touch is going to take the round. He gets the grab. He's going to build breaker though. Is he going to do it? The jump kick to go over. I don't know what happened there. But Mitsuownes again straight back in this. And if he wins this, it's going to be his 9th game. Again, forward 2. Catching the jump in so consistently. Checking with the minion. And again, Taco just, he does not want to get tagged by one of those low minions. You can see him blocking low a lot longer now. He does not want to mess that fuzzy guard up. Although the forward 2 doesn't connect, it's going to whiff under the jump into that setup. That situation in general, I think Mitsuownes will take that all day. Taco Needs to be very careful. A very nice block right there. He's not going to get caught by the day one anymore. He's going to take the knockdown. Going to go in. The wake-up grab. I mean, that again, I mean, we saw Mitsuownes bait that from Taco one time. Mitsuownes doing exactly the same thing. And the clutch matchup tech right there. Very, very smart. And Taco now, 5 games. Pulling his way back in. Absolutely. And I think right at the end, a crucial matchup-specific decision right there to neutral jump Scorpion's wake-ups. There is nothing Scorpion can do. If he's going to go for a wake-up attack, the neutral jump will chew up basically any option that Scorpion's going to go for. I love the fact that throughout this entire set, we've had a lot of people in chat saying, this looks a lot like Season 1. And I'm thinking, yes, it does. And I'm happy to see it. It's such a sort of a step back into time for me, with Pro League being Mustard and I's first official gig. We had a lot of fun with it, and Mitsuownes, I've got to be honest, when I first saw this guy play, I wasn't sure if I was convinced that he was like a top player at the time, even though he went in the season finals as EU's #2 seed, a very, very high seed. I just wasn't sure if it was just Inferno things, and then I realised that even now, there is such a charm to the way Mitsuownes approaches this game. Like, he just doesn't care. And it's very rare that you find a player that just plays from the heart as often as Mitsuownes does. But then you have someone like Taco, who, again, I love Taco as well, because this guy is just stuck with Sub-Zero for the longest time. And Unbreakable as well, just exploring other variations of Sub. And there we go. That is the punish I've been waiting the entire time to see. We finally start to see it. And he's going to get a nice whiff punish into forward 4 slide. Taco definitely back into this fight. And not getting tagged as openly as he was before. Yeah. This definitely looks like he's waking up a little bit. That sort of mid-screen patience once again. That's not the first time forward 2's gone under a jump in, but to be honest, the positioning that Scorpion gets really isn't the end of the world. And I've got to love the fact that as well, one of the adjustments Taco is making, he's checking more forward 4s, and he's ready. He's ready to hit confirm those into 3s now, because so consistently, Mitsuownes is trying to poke it in with normals that in this kind of like mid-screen trade-off, he's getting poked by forward 4 an absolute ton. However, at the start of the set, Taco really wasn't turning them into much, whereas now he's turning them into full combos every single time. No combo, he's not going to get it. You can tell as well, Mitsuownes is very reluctant to go for back 3 low minion now. Now he's consistently catching it, and there we go. Yep, nice, good catch. And Taco very rapidly putting himself back on the board. He's now got his 6th game. It was looking super dominant at first. I believe, what was it, 7-3, 8-3? That was a mountain for Taco to really have to climb up if he's going to try and pull this back, but definitely in the process of doing that. And a lot of it is just coming down from being a bit more patient. That was always sort of like the general way to approach Mitsuownes, I think. Although Mitsuownes is completely sporadic and one of the hardest players in this game to predict. Just sheer patience back in the day was a very effective way to deal with the way he approached the game. Because if someone's impatient, or if they're very wild and you just sort of slow the game down to a snail's pace, it's quite interesting to see how they approach that speed. And, you know, I've got to say, even though right now Mitsuownes is not getting opened up as easily as he was, you know, back in the day, he's still being quite, you know, he's trying to play super explosive even when it's not necessarily always appropriate. You notice a lot of these hits that Mitsuownes gets, they're not really full, you know, punish combos. Although he gets the occasional back 3, or he gets the forward 4. Trying to punish again. Mitsuownes trying to at least take a forward 2, but he's not going to get it. And again, I've got to say, the absolute patience and just waiting for that low minion. He's going to get it, and he gets the link. Wow, that is back 1-2 aura into back 1-2 is one of the true one-frame links in this game, and Taco went for it for the first time and landed it. We just didn't get to see the swaggy combo that followed up because Mitsuownes had bar to break, but really good execution there, and the counter poke, parry. Here we go, Taco absolutely fighting back. Yep. Very smart play there from Taco. Going to grab him near the corner. Even if the meter bone grab wasn't intentional, he's going to take it anyway. I think Mitsuownes again making the minion look a little bit more attractive from the full screen distance, where it's almost always going to go unpunished. Going to catch it again. Mitsuownes picking out quite a lot of limbs here that Taco is doing a really smart job. And the ice parry actually parried the up minion. Interesting. You very rarely see that. Now we have to ask ourselves, guys, what's the mix-up going to be? Goes in for the back three. Very well blocked from Taco. And if you ever ask yourself, why is Taco seeming so hard to open up? Because Scorpion's actually fuzzyable. You can fuzzy guard the forward four. The forward four, you block low first if he does back three. And if you see the forward four, that is when you go in and stand up on reaction to it. Taco doing a much better job of fuzzying these mix-ups now than he was before. I have to say, very good. Really well played. And Taco actually looking to make this comeback, and it's going to be good. Taco taking his 7th game, and he's looking to even this one out. That was definitely Mitsuownes' game to lose, and he did lose that one. Now, with the amount that's been happening and just the dominance that Mitsuownes was showing early on, Taco now completely reversing that seesaw, flipping it on its head, and he's now only 1 game away from tying this up. And again, we find ourselves in one of the closest first to 10s we've ever had. And such an interesting character variation too. We've got Inferno taking on, Inferno taking on Unbreakable. It's just such a... It's a matchup you just don't see. You don't see Inferno. Even though Unbreakable is really good, you still don't see Unbreakable. And I think that's what I like about these first to 10s and the players that take part in them. They're not afraid to show their creative side and pick the characters that they just want to have fun with. These guys are playing for glory. They're not playing for a prize. They're not playing for money. They're not playing for giveaways or whatever. They're just playing to have fun. And their fun is to entertain you guys. And I've got to say thank you to both these guys for taking part in this first to 10. Thoroughly enjoyed it so far. But again, Mitsuownes getting that crucial first hit. Checking the standing 3. Doesn't quite get it. The wake-up parry's not going to be good, but he's not going to get hit by a full combo. Mitsuownes not ready to hit him from that. And the point-blank low minion's going to be good. Yes, Mitsuownes, I need to see more of these. Point-blank low minion is one of my new favorite things. Very smart. Getting that command, the unblockable command grab off that restand. Very smart stuff. And again, it's... What do you do? If you feel like Scorpion's going to use the unblockable, you've got to hold up. Are you going to hold up out of a Scorpion teleport? That's suicide. Again, tagging him. This match looking really good. He's going to get it again. The command grab, just as I can say it. A map like this is only ever going to benefit Scorpion. Wait a minute. Taco hasn't even been able to break. This has been an incredibly dominant game. He's going to get one more mix. What's the mix? Oh, on the back 3. He's going to get guaranteed chip. And that was a lightning fast game. Before I can even talking about these guys, we see one of our potential final games and a flawless victory to boot. Mitsuownes. 1 game away from winning this entire set now. 9 games for Mitsuownes versus 7 games for Taco. Now, the games that Taco did pull back were dominant games. They were clean games. They were dominant games. If Taco's going to pull this back, he has to do it right now. And I know that's stating the obvious, but I think don't let him get the Colosseum again. That would be my advice. Don't that tick grab or the restand into the restand into the command grab interactable is just you don't see it. You don't see that very often. You really don't. But it's a strength to restand characters, and Scorpion is no exception.
Round 1, fight.
So here we go, guys. This could be our final game of this week's first to 10. He's going to drop. Unfortunately, Taco is going to drop the back 1 conversion that time. Mitsuownes putting himself full screen again, not going for pressure, and a very crucial forward dash. Taco's going to make that one whip completely, getting the punish, forcing the breakout of Mitsuownes again. Very important to be doing that because it's just knocked down for low minion. Let's go! It's going to be good. He's going to get a full combo on that, and he's going to get good damage. 25% into a grab, 25% plus 12. That's going to be 37, just like that. So much damage off 1 wayward low minion, and it's going to be good. Match point for Mitsuownes. The Inferno God Lord is putting in work. A lot more work than I think we all expected, and the jump distance low minion. This could be the start of everything. Crucial backdash. It's going to make the forward 2 whiff. Good block. No punish on forward 4. Still trying to go for a full combo. Not content. Not content. Taking just the slide. Oh, and that could even be it. Taco, is he going to go for it? He goes for the reset. He goes for the repositioning. Taco gets hit again. This could be game over. And I think he's given up. Wait, what? Did his controller die? Did his wire come out? Oh, only a true master. Only a true master. He gets it. Wait a second, Taco. It's not over yet. He goes in for the aura. He's not going to get it. He catches it. He's going to get a hard knockdown. One more hit could do it. Wait a minute. He's still alive. No, he goes and presses a button, and Mitsuownes is going to take this game. It was his round to lose, and it was so close. Taco dropping the final hit. And just like that, Mitsuownes is going to do that. Unfortunate stuff right there. That looked like a stressful set. Very unfortunate there for Taco. That was an interesting set, I think we'll call it. That was an interesting set, I think we'll call that one. That was almost a great comeback. Almost a great comeback. And 10-7, I mean, you know, that's a good result, win or lose. Mitsuownes, though, just... I've got to say, that was just... Oh, I've got to say, that was quite an interesting display of matches. I haven't seen Inferno in the longest time. I've not seen Inferno in the longest time. And it's actually an element of Inferno that I've not seen before. Which was not, you know... It was not landing the... I've literally lost my train of thought. I'm still collecting on the matches we just had. That was... what is there to say about it? I wish I had someone here that I could bounce off, because I'm sure they'd be thinking of something. It was just... We're used to seeing Inferno, but I don't think we're used to seeing, like, a more optimized, I would say, 2017 Inferno, which is utilizing... One thing that we forget is that... Inferno got buffed with the universal changes that Scorpion got, you know. Scorpion, with the amount of staggers he was given with things like 2-1, I believe 1-1 is a stagger, 2-1 is a stagger now, 2-1-4 is no longer unsafe on block. The 2-1-4 combo ability was returned to Scorpion as well. All of that stuff is going to complement Inferno, and it complements all three variations. It's just that, you know, across the board, that's just one of those things. Mitsuownes playing incredibly well. Taco, I can tell that he's probably a bit frustrated with the result. He missed a couple of punishes right there, and I guess that's just the nature of online matches. It's not going to be easy. My squeaky chair is being noisy. I'll try and sit forward. But yeah, it's not going to be the most fun dealing with unpredictability in an online setting. But I've got to say, props to Mitsuownes. Just he made those Mitsuownes hard reads. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, if Mitsuownes wants to do something, he'll do it. He doesn't care what situation he's in. He will do it. And I think a big part of that is because the low minion is a full combo on hit. If you're able to space it so it's kind of tricky to punish, then it's actually a really dangerous full screen poke, because it will be, you know, it's a full combo on hit, and at some ranges safe on block. Like, it's a very, very dangerous poke. Either way, this was an interesting one this week for me. I enjoyed the set. Personally, I really enjoyed the set. I thought it was good. I thought we had some good games. I thought we saw some hard reads. Many hard reads were had from both you know, the parry and those point blank low minions. You gotta love them. But that's going to be it for this first to 10. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, I wasn't able to find a commentary partner this week. Normally, Mitsuownes is actually the guy that jumps in and helps with me here. And I'm really enjoying having him around. I actually really like Mitsuownes' commentary. I think he's making good progress as a commentator. I know that he's still content being a player. I'm not saying, you know, he's trying to go down a road or whatever, but I think that the nice steady progression of Mitsuownes becoming a better commentator, I'm glad that I've been able to sort of get him in with me, and we're able to sort of bounce off each other, and he's getting a bit more comfortable. I love that. Really good fun. And I miss Mustard, man. I totally get it, guys. Mustard hasn't been with me for these past 2 weeks. He just hasn't been able to help it. He was seeing his other half for the New Year's last week, and this week he's actually currently, as we speak, he's in America. He's in Atlanta for the Smite World Championships. Him and his fiance have gone on holiday together there, and he'll be back Monday, Tuesday. I think he's gonna be back in the UK. So next week's first to 10, which I believe actually is gonna be, I don't want to speak too soon, but what we've tried to set up is EXiLE, the American Scorpion player, who actually plays a lot of characters, but Scorpion's the one he's played the most, versus Mirko from Italy. Now, the storyline there, to set up a story for next week, is that Lion is not a very firm believer in Scorpion. He has his own reasons, and they're respectable reasons. You know, it's always going to come down to someone's opinion. He is not convinced that Scorpion is a very good character. Mirko, being the character specialist of Scorpion that he is, completely disagrees with that statement. So what we're having next week for the first to 10 is that it's going to be Mirko Scorpion versus Lion, and it's going to be a first to 10 to try and change Lion's mind and at least convince him a little bit. So that's going to be a interesting week next week, and I should be joined by the one and only Mustard once again. Either way, thanks guys. I know it was a bit weird this week because I was having to commentate by myself. I have to do it sometimes. It's quite fun. But yeah, I need to have a drink now. Soothe the throat a little bit. But thank you very much for watching on YouTube. I will catch you all next week. And stay tuned for more Mortal Kombat content. And I'll see you later.